Welcome to our video bulletin for Friday the 29th of January. We're moving towards the end of the Christmas period now. The crib won't be up for much longer, but you can still call in at church to see it if you wish. I'm recording from my study today because as often in lockdown, I'm working from home rather than from the church office. But the church is still open and people are dropping in, saying a prayer, lighting a candle, bringing food bank donations. The importance of keeping our building open while we're allowed to do so is very obvious if you just stand there for a while and see the way that people respond to what we're offering them in the centre of the city. And reaching out to people is the most important thing that we do. And that counts for our church community as well, reaching out to each other and supporting each other. It has been a great sadness this week, and many of you will have heard already that we have lost Eileen Godden, who died a couple of days ago. Eileen was possibly the oldest member of our church community and will be remembered very fondly by so many. There are many stories that we can all tell about her. Details of her funeral will follow in due course. But looking to our church community is a very significant way that we can make a contribution to other people's lives and well-being during the pandemic. Last year, we had a few Zoom social events to bring people together and connect them. I'm going to do that again. So I do invite you on Sunday at 5:30 in the afternoon to drop into a Zoom social. Bring a glass of wine. If it's too early for you to drink it, then you can always pour it at 5:30 and wait half an hour before you actually consume it. But do come along, 5:30 on Sunday. The link to the Zoom room went out in the e-bulletin on Wednesday, and I'll send it round by email again tomorrow on Saturday. Seeing old friends is an important thing that we do in all parts of our lives, and one of the key moments of this video bulletin is always Meet the Congregation, where we get to see a familiar face again. And this week Ian's been talking to Eva.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Meet the Congregation video. I'm here with a very extra special member of the congregation, really the beating heart of St. Nick's. I'm here with Eva. Eva, how are you today?
Hello, Ian. I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Eva, as many of you I hope know, is one of the church wardens. And so she's responsible for all kinds of things. Eva, can you talk a little bit about what it means to be a church warden?
Well, it just means making sure that everything is going okay for the services before and after, coming in very early to get everything set up. And during the service, making sure things are running smoothly. And then outside of the service, basically making sure the church itself, helping the rector in all the work that he's doing, supporting him the best we can, making sure the whole place is going ship-shape.
Well, I know you both offer really important counsel, and also you keep track of everybody. That's one of the things that I was really impressed as I started working at St. Nick's was I kept going to Eva and being like, who's that person and who's that person and who's that person? Because I feel like you really keep track of everyone. So
well, I think it's the nature of St. Nick's. It's a really warm, lovely church. Everybody looks after everybody else. So yeah, I think that's part of the nature of St. Nick's. Yeah.
Well, speaking of St. Nick's, just wondering, I think one of the things I've been asking everybody that has turned into some really interesting ideas is, how did you first get connected to St. Nick's? Everybody has their own St. Nick's story, but what's yours?
Yeah, I think in my own case, I think I actually stumbled into St. Nick's purely by accident, just walking along and seeing the sign. And I thought, oh, I'll go have a look. When I first came to Liverpool, and this must have been about, 5 years ago now? Yeah, so I just walked in, and luckily, as I got in, they were having the midday mass. That was really lovely. So I sat through it and I thought, this could be a good place for me. So I came in on the Sunday and it was lovely. And I've stayed.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
The location, I mean, it's one of the things people keep saying is the location. You just wander in and then it.
Yeah, and you don't expect, I mean, I didn't expect a church there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the sign said that's the church. You go in and you think, oh my God, it's really beautiful.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And it's so serene inside. It's really a lovely church. I love it.
yeah. When I came a couple of months ago, it was the first time I'd been in a church because of COVID for like 8 or
Yeah,
9 months. And I walked
yeah,
in and I was just like my
yeah.
jaw just dropped.
It
Like it was amazing.
has that effect on you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it really does. It really does.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me, Eva. It's always so lovely to see you.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you. And I'm just so happy that we're trying to keep going
Mm-hmm,
with
mm-hmm.
the COVID, and the church is still happening online. And it's so good that we can also just go in, sit down, light a candle, say a prayer. For me, that is absolutely important. And I'm sure that's important for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait till we all get back and be able to take full communion. For me, I miss that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
hopefully
speaking
we
of
should
that
all
time,
get there. Yeah.
oh, sorry.
No, I said hopefully we'll get there one day when all this is over.
Yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of that, when we are actually back, if you don't know Eva, you really must meet her. She's really the loveliest. Do say hi. She's brilliant. She offers great counsel and knows everyone. So do talk to Eva. And we can't wait to see you back. Thank you very much, Eva.
Thank you, Ian. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, as I said at the beginning, Christmastide is drawing to a close, and it finishes with the great feast of Candlemas. Some of you were involved in a little recording we did last weekend to help our service on Sunday. But for everyone to join in, as you join on Sunday, whenever you do join, please do bring along a candle and some matches or a lighter. You'll need it for our liturgy. The words for joining in will come up on the screen as well. And as part of our refrain, to replace the Candlemas procession we do, we're using words written by another member of our congregation, Elizabeth Cosnett, who wrote a Candlemas hymn which is used across the Church of England. It's become very well known. So please do bring a candle. Join our online act of worship on Sunday on the YouTube channel, and we very much look forward to that moment when we can join together in-person worship again. But for now, do join on Sunday on YouTube at 10 o'clock, and I hope you have a very good weekend, and I hope to see as many as possible of you at 5:30 on Sunday in our Zoom social.